once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, and as you can see right there, we're doing some spring rolls or Chinese rolls. Absolutely wonderfully delicious. These are completely vegetarian and vegan. I've kept them really nice and straight, very few ingredients in there regarding spices. Super easy. Let's go and do it. Okay, let's take a look at the ingredients we're going to be using today. So, cabbage, white cabbage, carrots, green onions, regular onions, bell peppers. This is courgette or zucchini. Here's garlic. Now, you may have noticed all the work basically is cutting. You've got to get everything nice and small or nice and thin. I'm going to be using just some sheets of spring roll paper or pastry, which is, it's so cheap it's not kind of worth making it yourself, to be honest. It costs nothing, you get loads of it. That's what I find anyway. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're simply going to fry this off, soften it nicely. If you wanted, you could be adding some other flavors, soy sauce, oyster sauce, fish sauce, if you want to go that way. I'm keeping these nice and clean and vegan as well. So yeah, a bit of salt and pepper. Start this off with a touch of oil. Really simple. Let's go and do it. Okay, so I've got a wok or a pan, touch of oil in there. I'm using a sunflower oil, but maybe some sesame seed oil could work. You know, give it a bit more flavour there. Simply, it's all going in. So we're going to just go carrots, onions, cabbage, bell peppers. I'm using green, but of course some other colours would work. And I put that little bit of zucchini in. In goes our garlic. Even our green onions or spring onions, whatever you call them, are going to go in. We're now going to hit this with a little bit of salt and some black pepper. So what we want to do is fry these vegetables around, but not kind of, you don't want colour on them. You just want to kind of soften them. So it's going to take about, 3-4 minutes maybe. And if you wanted, you could be putting in some, of course, we could be adding some kind of very thin vermicelli type noodles, perhaps. Bean sprouts, bamboo shoots. I mean, anything goes basically, whatever you want. But yeah, it's all in the chopping and cutting of the vegetables nice and thin. So I'm going to sweat these down. I'll be back probably in about 4 minutes, I would say. Okay, and we're done. I'm going to turn the heat off. Now look, by the way, you could be putting a little bit of curry powder in here. Some chili powder. You can take it in any direction you want. Like I say, I'm just keeping these very clean and straight today. And they'll be delicious for sure. Okay, now, we need this to cool down because we need to be grabbing the little bits of it and putting it into our pastry. What you don't want is moisture. So let it cool down. If there's any liquid in there, you need to get it out. You don't want to be putting liquid into the wrappers, so you want it, fairly dry. I mean, moist enough as it is like looking now, but you don't want any excess water. So I'm going to let that cool down, and then we're just simply going to show you how to get it into the spring roll wrappers and how to fold them, and then we're going to fry them. Delicious. Okay, so our vegetables have now cooled down, and I've got any moisture out of them. There was hardly any in mine anyway. So you get like a kind of spoonful or so, like that, and then we're going to teach you how to fold it. So into itself there. Then simply roll it forward. You need a touch of water now, just plain water on the top there. That kind of acts as a little glue. Roll it over, and you're done. So there you go, just like a spoonful or so fold in. Over you go, like a kind of envelope. And then we just roll it forward. And then a little dab of just water on the end. And we're done. Okay, so here we go. We've got our rolls. Just check the oil. That's looking good. Now you don't want them crazy hot. And what you want to do is drop them down with the last fold. So the fold there, put it at the bottom. And these are going to take just like 3 minutes or so. And as you can see, the oil, we're not making French fries here. It's hot, but not going nuts. And don't overcrowd the pan. 1, 2, 3, 5 in there. 5 or 6, depending on the size of your pan. And just flip them over in a minute or so. But they're going to be just a few minutes. You just want them nice and golden brown, or to whatever colour you want. Okay, they're kind of good for me, that kind of colour. Make them darker if you want. What we're going to do is get them out, get them onto some paper towel, kitchen roll, whatever you call that, just to get any excess oil off. We're going to repeat the process, and then I'll see you at the table. So, make sure that your fold there goes down. Fold, last fold, down. Last fold, down. See you in a minute. Okay, and there you go, finished. Absolutely wonderful. These really are really tasty, even though we didn't put in loads of different spices or anything, they're still beautifully tasty. I've got some sweet chili there, which I like with them. Grab one, stick it in, bite away, delicious. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you soon. Lots of love.